For example, we are saying we are using C6H12 being we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can leave it at that point, and then we are going to have our double bond at that carbon number, the double bond at carbon number 1, and then we can also have the alkyl group, which is a methyl group, and then from here you can fill in the hydrogens. So these are 2, this is 3, 2 plus 3, that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now you can be able to see that now we have 6 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and also 12 hydrogen atoms. How am I going to name this compound? First, you start with the parent name. Identify the longest carbon chain with the double bond, because remember, for alkenes we are giving reference to the double bond. So the longest carbon chain which has a double bond. So you can be able to see this is 1, 2, 3. That one cannot be the longest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the longest carbon chain has 5 carbon atoms. So and then it has a double bond. So that is you can have it here, pentene. You can have pentene somewhere. Where is the position of double bond? It's at carbon number 1. So that is pent 1 in. So you can proceed to, when we are naming, can we identify the alkyl group? Yes, the alkyl group. So we say now, when we are assigning numbers, we start from the side. We give the side from the side where the double bond is closer to. So we are starting from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are giving this side a priority because the double bond is closer to that side. So that one is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The alkyl group is at carbon number 2. So when we are naming, we start with the position of the branch. So the branch is at carbon number 2, and then now the alkyl group, because it is 1, it's going to be methyl, and then the parent name pent 1 in. So you can proceed to, that is number 1. You can proceed to having the other one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can also have the double bond at carbon number 1. Let's have now the methyl group at carbon number 3. So that one, hydrogen. So what gets you here is that every carbon atom must have 4 bonds. So how am I going to name this one? First, identify the longest chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is the longest chain. Assign it the parent name. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is pentene. The position is at carbon number 1. So I can have it pent 1 in. So we proceed to the branch. Yes, we have a branch which is a methyl group, and the methyl, it is at carbon number 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is at carbon number 3. So that is, if we are naming, we start with the position 3 methyl pent 1 in. We can have as many, because we are going to change this one from here. We can bring it here so that it can be 4. If we remove it from here, so this is hydrogen, we bring it here, it's going to be now 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be 4 methyl pent 1 in. So where students or learners have a problem is they really feel like that if this hydrogen, if this methyl group was here, that this is a branch. No, that's not a branch. Still, that is the longest chain. So if I was numbering this one, this one cannot be 5 methyl pent 1 in. It cannot be like that. If I'm numbering I'm naming this one, the longest chain will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is X-in or X1 in. So what we are basically saying is that we cannot have an alkyl group at carbon number 1. So we cannot have an alkyl group being a branch at carbon number 1. Why is the case? Because if I bring it now, if I can say that I have a double bond here, if I can say I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I can say this is our double bond which is here, and then I say I have a methyl group here, and then I have hydrogen. Here I can have hydrogen, 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 hydrogen. All those. So what we are basically saying is that we cannot have a methyl group or an alkyl group at carbon number 1. Why? Because if I'm putting it here, what is going to happen? This one cannot be carbon number 1. Because now the longest chain will start from here. If I'm assigning this side a priority because of this double bond, the first carbon atom will be down here. And then this one will be at carbon number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.